Hurghada Egypt. Now, I said Hurghada, somebody said Kilowi. Yeah, it's not one of the more popular places in Egypt. So we went to Hurghada from Luxor by road. It was about a 4-hour trip thereabouts. So we got into Hurghada and we stayed at an all-inclusive resort because that's what Hurghada is really popular for. There are so many resorts and many people like that kind of vacation where they just go and chill and swim and eat and chill. Subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share with someone you know that equally likes to travel. So we got into Hurghada, and the most noteworthy thing that happened to me in Hurghada was that I went scuba diving. I know. Now, it wasn't something I'd ever done before, and I really, really wanted to do it. And I mean, it was the Red Sea. Where better to go scuba diving than in the Red Sea, right? So before you go, they take you on this 1-hour crash course where they are telling you all the do's and all the don'ts. And in my opinion, I feel like 1 hour is not enough for you to learn all those things. If you were to take like a 1-week course or a 2-day course before going scuba diving, it is probably better than a 1-hour crash course. But I mean, better than nothing, right? And we were not going to go alone anyway. We were going to have a guide that was going to go into the water with us, so it was all good. So we got changed, into the swimming gear, and we had our fins that we were supposed to use to flap underwater, and they gave us these oxygen tanks that were so heavy. But you know what, the minute you get into the water, you can't even feel, how heavy they are. And then we had these masks, for the oxygen tanks. And then we got into the water. And for the first few minutes that I was underwater, I was just marveling and I was in awe of all the beauty that I saw underwater. The coral reefs are so well maintained and they are so beautiful. And I saw a lot of life underwater. I saw zebra fishes, and I say zebra fishes because they were striped black and white. They were so, so gorgeous. And then water got into my mask and I drank salt water. It was not even funny. At that point, I signaled to the instructor that I wanted to go up because this sign means up, yeah. So I went up. I'd expelled my water, from the mask the way we were shown, but for some reason, he kept getting into the mask. So I said I wanted to go up, and we went up. And then, I took off my mask, I expelled all the water. He was like, "Are you okay? Do you feel like you want to go back down?" I said, yeah, sure, why not? So I put the mask back on, and then we went back underwater. And, I was even having a good time. I was taking pictures, like, okay, and all. But you know what happened? I swallowed salt water again. And at that point, I was done. And I mean done, like done. I said, I'm not doing it again, please. I need to go back to the shore. Because like a lot of people say, it's enjoyment that kills someone. I mean, I did not want that to be my story at all. So at that point, I just told my guide, yeah, you know what? I'm good. I need to get back to the shore now. So, we went back. I mean, it was a good experience to have, but will I go scuba diving again? Probably not. I also had like a lot of massages at the resort because, they did that kind of thing. I had a Turkish hammam at the resort. It was good stuff. And I should probably mention at this point that a lot of the resort attendants were very, very flirtatious. Egyptian men are so flirtatious, my goodness. Like, in my experience, they are probably like second to Italian men when it comes to flirting. They were so flirtatious, my goodness. One other remarkable thing I got to do in Hurghada was that I went quad biking in the desert, and it was all kinds of fun. It was so, so cool. We also got treated to, the Bedouin nights where there's Egyptian belly dancers come, and they really put on a good show. It was really cool, and it was a lot of fun. And when we were leaving Hurghada, like going back to Nigeria, that was the next time that we saw our passports on that trip. Remember how I said our passports were taken from us when we got into Cairo? Yeah, I'd never been so happy to see my passports in my life. So that was Hurghada in a nutshell. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you, Hurghada.